Hiya Craig, really good session yesterday. Really good to see you hitting the golf ball as well as you were by the end, especially what you've been going through the last 3 months, as you said. We can work on a couple of these things that we suggested. I'm sure you'll find those sort of issues with the shank and those top shots will be a thing of the past. As we said, initially, because you felt you were dipping, you were standing a little bit too upright and just getting too tall. As a result of that, when we swung the golf club, you were stretching at address. So your circle now was almost at full extension as you went back. This is at address. As the club goes back now, because obviously, as we said, the issue with the strike that you were getting, you were tense with your arms, you were stretching anyway. So there's a whole setup issue there. As you went back, your arms and your wrists weren't able to hinge correctly because they were locking out. So about this point in the golf swing now, the hinge is going to come in your elbow, and we can see now you're narrowing the swing. So initially you were just too far from the golf ball and stretching, and now you've brought your arms nearer into your body and shortened the arc of that swing. So your brain's going to tell you, oh my god, I'm too far from the golf ball, now I've got to start dipping and dropping into that golf ball. And that was obviously causing the issue with the strike because you were just dropping too much, catching the hosel of the golf club. So with the irons, it was going to shoot off to the right, and with some of the fairway woods, you'd catch the inside back of the club and it would shoot low left. So we said, try to feel a little bit more tilt over the golf ball. So basically you're nearer to start with, so there's a lot less tension in the back of your shoulder blades. And then from there now, all we're going to try and do is focus on keeping the width in this swing. So we're going to hinge the wrists, keeping the arms and hands a little bit further away from the body. And we can see in this case a much better backswing. We compare that to where you were before. Much more width now. So from here, we can not feel the need to drop into the ball. We can just unwind, keep in that circle. Lovely strike as we can see. And then rotate through to your target. And I think with a bit of practice and getting some confidence back, you'll start getting that swing a little bit longer, a little bit faster, and that ball will be flying a lot further. But obviously from the start point, hitting the golf ball as you were, and then getting your 7-iron going consistently at about 90 to 100 yards most of the shots, that's certainly a big improvement. So work on those setup changes, keep the width in that swing, just maintain that circle as we said, try and keep it as simple as we can, and I'm sure you'll find the ball a lot better next time on the golf course.